Some time ago, I read a book by Charles and Francis Hunter, one of the greatest revivalists in their time. And they said they were living in this neighborhood where most of their neighbors were unsaved. One of those days, the woman said she pointed her hand from the window and she was saying, Lord, cause our neighbors to be saved, rescue them, cause them to know you as God, as Lord. And she was saying those prayers. God said, why are you pointing your hand at the window to pray for these ones when you can go there and compel them to come? And that was when they wrote that book, Compel Them to Come, that my house might be full. If I may ask, who have you led to Christ since you became a Christian? No, let me not go too far. Who have you successfully discipled since you gave your life to Christ? You are in that little church arguing every day. And this usher said this, the choir leader said this, the women leader said this, the dad said that, and people are rushing to hell daily. That is not your concern. What you are bothered about, they did not make me the sister leader, they did not make me the women leader, they did not make me the usher leader, they did not make me the men leader. When the Bible said compel them to come, that word compel is a forceful word. It means force them, if need be, force them to come, that my house might be full. Force them to come, that my house might be full. Listen to me. Some believers are executive Christians. They are executive Christians. They are too big to preach the gospel. Some are even ministers of God. They are too big to preach the gospel. They sit down in their offices and they are waiting for the multitude to go. Let's look at the life of our Lord Jesus Christ. He was going. He was always on the go, looking for souls, preaching, using parable, telling stories, doing it in a way that we understand. But we are too big. We want to preach big words. We want to preach using big English that the market women will not understand. People come to your ministry, they are more confused. You don't go out to tell men about Christ. You don't go out to preach Christ to people. You are an executive Christian. You are too big to preach. You put your hand in your pocket. You feel too big to preach. Someone once said, if you feel that girl is too fine, that is why you did not preach to her. How will you feel when you eventually meet that girl or you find out that girl goes to hell? How will you eventually feel when you see that woman goes to hell? How will you eventually feel if your direct biological father, you meet him in hellfire because you refuse to preach the gospel? Preaching the gospel does not have to do with age. It doesn't have anything to do with sex. It doesn't have anything to do with location. All that matters is passion. It's passion. It's compassion. Jesus is compassionate. Always going about doing good. He was compassionate. Sir, are you compassionate? Do you know that girl you just passed, if she dies now, she may go to hell? Are you comfortable not talking to anybody about Christ? Have you become an executive Christian? Have you become an executive Christian that sits comfortably waiting for people to come to you? It is time to wake up and go out there. Go and tell people about Christ. Compare them if need be, that my house may be full. I believe that this message is for somebody who is becoming too comfortable doing nothing. It is time to go out there and tell them Jesus has the answer. Jesus can save. Jesus can deliver. Jesus can heal. God bless you.